Hey, what's up guys? It is me, Chachionics. I am here with another video. So this video is going to be about UFC Fight Night, Blachowicz versus Rakic, UFC on ESPN. I have some info on here. UFC on ESPN 36 and UFC Vegas 54. So, I'm going to give my predictions for these fights. But before I do so, I do want to mention that last week's fights, for UFC 274 Oliveira versus Gaethje, I went 8-6, so that was pretty good. The week before for Font versus Vera, I went 9-2. So I mean, there were fun fights. I mean, there were some really fun fights. I mean, there was a complete dud of a fight. Esparza and Namajunas was terrible, and then Chandler KOing Tony Ferguson sending him to the Shadow Realm, an absolute insane KO. And then Oliveira, just doing Oliveira things, gets dropped, recovers, and wins. So he's definitely getting the new, I saw comments about it, he's definitely becoming the new Tony Ferguson. The question about that is how long can that last, especially as Charles gets older. But for now, I mean, it's working. He's doing his thing. So yeah, let's now move on to the fights for tomorrow. As you can tell, I'm making this during the day. I'm not making it on the day of. I'm making this the day before. It is May 13th, 2022. It is currently 6:24 p.m. for me. So I'm not making it on the day of. I'm making it the day before. So let's just get on to it. I don't want this video to be long, especially since I already have my picks for these fights. I didn't do research, but I just got curious about the fights since I was seeing the fighters weighing in. And I was like, oh man, these fights are actually pretty damn good. So I do want to look up one thing on video, and that's going to be the weigh-ins. I'm going to use MMA Fighting. So far, it looks like no fighter missed weight. Actually, okay. So Carlos Candelario, one of the fighters fighting tomorrow, he weighed in half a pound over the flyweight limit. The flyweight limit is 126, so he came in at 126 and a half. So he was given an extra hour to make weight, and he successfully made weight. So nobody missed weight. I thought, oh wow, somebody missed weight, but no, he didn't. So I'm gonna go forth with my picks of the fights. I'm gonna give the overview, and we'll get on with it. So the prelims tomorrow will begin at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it will be on ESPN and ESPN Plus. And the main card will begin at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on ESPN2 and ESPN Plus. So yeah, let's just dive right into it. So we have a middleweight bout to kick things off for the card between Nick. We have a middleweight bout at 185 pounds between Nick Maximov and Andre Petroski. We then have a flyweight bout at 125 pounds between Tatsuro Taira and the guy who missed weight but managed to make weight on a second attempt, Carlos Candelario. We then have a women's strawweight bout at 115 pounds, Virna Jandiroba versus Angela Hill. We then have a lightweight bout at 155 pounds between Michael Johnson and Alan Patrick. We then have, this is the feature of the prelims, it will be a women's flyweight bout between Viviane Araujo versus Andrea Lee. Araujo, along those lines, Araujo, close enough. And Andrea Lee, we then move on to the main card, and that will be kicked off in the flyweight division at 125 pounds between Jake Hadley and Alan Nascimento. We then have a lightweight bout at 155 pounds between Frank Camacho and Manuel Torres. We then have a women's flyweight bout at 125 pounds between Caitlin Chukagian and Amanda Ribas. We then have a bantamweight bout at 135 pounds between Davey Grant and Louis Smolka. We then have a light heavyweight bout at 205 pounds between Ryan Spann and Ian Cutelaba. We then move We then stay in the light heavyweight division, and this will be the main event of the evening. Number 1 contender Jan Blachowicz, former light heavyweight champion Jan Blachowicz versus number 3 Alexander Rakic. So I already have my picks for these fights. I've already seen that this video is already taking a little longer than I would like. So I'm going to say who I want. I'm going to say it again just to double down on who I think is going to win tomorrow. And that will be it. And we'll see how I do tomorrow. So between Nick Maximov and Andrei Petroski, I got Nick Maximov. Between Tatsuro Taira and Carlos Candelario, I got Carlos Candelario. Between Virna Jandiroba, I got Angela Hill. Between Michael Johnson and Alan Patrick, I got Michael Johnson. Between Vivian Araujo and Andrea Lee, I got Andrea Lee. Between Jake Hadley and Alan Nascimento, I got Jake Hadley. Between Frank Camacho and Manuel Torres, I got Manuel Torres. That one may come to bite me because I'm kind of on the fence on that fight, but I got Manuel Torres. I got between Katlyn Chookagian and Amanda Ribas, I got Katlyn Chookagian. Between Davy Grant and Louis Smolka, I got Davy Grant. Between Ryan Spann and Ian Cutelaba, I got Ryan Spann. And in the main event of the evening, I got Jan Blachowicz. I got the former champ. So those are my picks. I'm going to give the rundown of who I think is going to win one more time. I'm just going to say who I picked. So I got Nick Maximov, Carlos Candelario, Angela Hill. Did I say Virna? No, Angela Hill. If I said Virna, I meant Angela Hill. I don't know why short term is going on right now, but overview again. Nick Maximov, Carlos Candelario, Angela Hill, Michael Johnson, Andrea Lee, Jake Hadley, Manuel Torres, Katlyn Chookagian, Davy Grant, Ryan Spann, and Jan Blachowicz. Again, as always, this is for fun, for me. If I do poorly, I do poorly. I don't care. If I do well, I do well. It is all just for fun. And this is more a reminder for myself, So yeah, I don't as long as I get the main event right, that would be cool. But again, if you are betting on who I am selecting, make sure that you are secure and confident that who I have selected, that you're confident that they're going to win. And if you disagree and you want to pick somebody else, pick somebody else. Just like last week when I went 8-6, there were some fights that I got right, some fights that I got wrong, and especially in the fights that I got wrong, it's like, okay, I got those wrong, and you could have picked those fighters that I got wrong on. So, yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys are watching UFC, if you're going to watch the fights tomorrow, let me know, and let me know who you're picking, and that is pretty much it. So, let's have some fun. That's it, and hopefully we get some good fights tomorrow. I want to see some KOs and submissions. So, all right. Peace out, guys. Bye.